Hello everybody and welcome back to Hades with the Welcome to Hell update. We're going to take a look at the patch notes real quick and then we're going to jump right in and play. So they added, these are the highlights, they added Hell mode, a more challenging way to play for veterans of the cycle of death and rebirth, and they added God mode, a more forgiving way to play, which I think is really clever. Underworld Renovations, House Contractor has many new improvements, which we can't afford anyways because we can barely afford the ones we got. The Fated List, acquire this special parchment and fulfill the Fate's prophecies for a reward. Forge Bonds, you can now deepen your relationship with several key characters, and if you do, you might get something special because there's new keepstakes. Engage in the Pact of Punishment and face Theseus and the Minotaur with extreme measures, and new story events have been added. More voice lines than any previous update. That's kind of nice. There's some general gameplay stuff here. The big thing is that Death Defiance, we have a change here. Most items and boons that previously added charges now replenish spent charges. So say we have 3 as our max, and we go to get like the what was it? It was like Athena maybe that gave you one, or the one from the shop. It would actually just replenish any spent charges you had rather than giving you an additional one. So that's kind of, well, that sucks for us because we really rely on those Death Defiance. Bounty rewards are no longer random. They are now specific to clearing each Underworld region, which is pretty cool. I think that that is important. They changed some Eternal Spear stuff. The second, third attacks are more damaging, but Bard Special can no longer deal backstab. Increase the amount of bonus darkness collected while using a weapon imbued with Dark Thirst, which is nice because that kind of helps us out just based on how we tend to play with the darkness keepsake. There's a bunch of new blessing changes, it looks like. We're going to avoid a lot of reading for there. They changed some of the balancing for some of the bosses, like Bone Hydra. When you're using extreme measures, attacks slightly less often, so that's kind of nice, and increases lunge damage, so we got to watch out for that. There's a new mini-boss variant for Temple of Styx. For the final boss, slightly reduced duration and frequency while unseen. That's nice, because I hate that stupid thing. And then, let's see here. Oh, Death Defiance, reduced cost of first ranked, increased cost of subsequent ranks. That's important because for the mirror, additional adjustments to ordering and costs of some upgrades means that we're going to have to kind of redesign how we do the mirror, which I like because it changes the way that we play the game. The new keepsakes, and there's some additional keepsakes that have been changed, like the Lambent Plume, which gave you dodge chance when you cleared things quickly. Now gives you a bit more time to clear Thanatos encounters, which is important because his encounters just take forever sometimes. Ambrosia, newly added bounty resource used with gifting, Wretched Broker, and more. That is cool. They made it so you can increase your reputation with characters and your relationship with characters by doing, more conversations and stuff. So you can actually kind of max them out. That's another thing. The House Contractor, there's a bunch of stuff here. We're not going to worry about that. The Pact of Punishment. So the max so increased max heat threshold for earning bounties. So double the previous cap. The max heat threshold for earning bounties is even higher in Hell mode, so that's something to consider. There's Personal Liability, newly added, limited to Hell mode. This removes your post-damage invincibility, which is pretty interesting. They added that recently in the last 3 or 4 updates, and now that is gone when you use that. So that's going to be a little bit more difficult when running high heat. Increased heat clear requirements for earning Skelly's unlockables. They are now introduced later after several successful clears. In fact, they rebalanced a lot of the early game for many people. So if you're new to Hades, you're coming in, you're going to have events happen a little bit more spaced out, and it's not just going to front load you with a bunch of stuff, which is nice, or it's not going to starve you for stuff either. So that's good. It's needed for the update that is, this game is now coming out on Steam as of next week or something. So it's important to rebalance that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of other music and sound effects and voice stuff, and so we're not going to really deal with that. The most important thing is that there's a lot of balance changes, and I'm kind of curious to see how that will end up. Ooh, this is they changed this, but I know this is ours because it's 112 escape attempts. That's kind of interesting. So I think we're going to do the shield some more because I feel like that throw upgrade is just so good. So let's take it
Aegis.
and turn it to 3. Oh, they changed the icon for that, which is going to confuse me.
Hidden power.
Bam. So we're going to throw the additional shields, which is going to be really good. Let's prepare this. Oh, actually, we need to go check out our darkness real quick and see if they...
Meg?
Wait, why is she in our room?
Meg. Oh, I was not expecting company. Were you just casually snooping, or is there something I can help you with?
I was just leaving Zagreus. Happened to be in the area, no thanks to you, and thought I'd go retrieve the last of my possessions. I have to say, you really let this place go to hell.
Funny pun.
She left. Great. Wonderful. I guess we'll just go back to killing each other repeatedly then.
Okay. Is she like an ex-girlfriend? Why did she come to my room to grab stuff? Okay, that's a bit of additional storytelling on their part. So we can put more points into this, which I feel like we should get that up to 10%. And actually, do we have a cap still? I don't think we do. So that's why it's allowing us to dump all this stuff.
Maxed out already.
Whoops. Let's set that to 25, and then we'll set this to 25 real quick. And then we'll put the... Oh, I guess it goes higher than that. Does it go to 30? 35? Goodness, how much can I...
Reach the limit.
I put that up to 50. I think that's new.
Can't do that yet.
I'll let that naturally refund me by putting the bounty stuff in. So, or the pact of punishment, rather. So we're running 2 with the shield, which is fine because that's all we need. And of course, I'm not running the limit on darkness, so we'll go ahead and begin because that will give us the one. If we kill Hades, that'll give us the thing out of sticks.
Let's see what happens.
Ooh, that's a fun start.
Fear not, nephew, it is I, your uncle, come to wash away your troubles here and now.
So it's also worth considering that slow effects now briefly, or I think it's about half the effect now affect bosses. So it's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and do attack because of course that attack boon does affect our bull rush. So that's why I said, ooh, fun. Because now we can use our bull rush to knock people back and wall slam them. It's pretty cool. Oh, shading looks different on that guy. They updated some of the art, it looks like. That's cool. That's super swole.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Oh, brimstone there. What's that? Early brimstone. Wow, those guys look way better.
I'll take that.
Okay, I don't think there was anything in here. I love the fact that I throw so many shields. This is a Dionysus one. I really don't particularly want a poison on that throw. I would be okay if it was attack, but let's try to get our trash boon on this one.
You wrestled with some satyrs near the surface, Zach. Nice work making it that far, and I just want to let you know that they are definitely not my crew, man. Satyrs I know aren't like that at all.
Okay, yeah, I don't want the special. Let's just do a call ability. We'll use that as our trash ability, because that should give us quite a bit of gold back when we go to trash it.
Stay dead.
Man, I love the shield. It does so much damage. And just being able to throw shields on a whim, just like throw a bunch of them is a lot of fun. Very powerful. Wall slam there. I think it's worth it to put a lot of your efforts into one weapon. if you're just jumping into the game, if you're going to pick it up on Steam,
Mine now.
rather than doing what I'm doing, which is kind of like jumping around. Don't want to do Dionysus again, so let's do gold, just because I don't want anything from him. I do not want a poison special.
More numbskulls.
I want like big burst damage, or Zeus would be perfect. Get some lightning bolts happening. Anytime I throw 3 different shields. Or am I throwing 4? Let's count real quick. Let's get over here. Couldn't tell. Let's jump all the way over here. I think I'm throwing 3.
I bet Kieran's going to want all this.
Let's not do the shop. Let's do this. See if he offers us. Oh, they changed his model. Okay, that's cool. Whatever.
You know, I was just thinking, sir, sometimes I'm a little envious of you and Baldy there. You seem to have things pretty figured out. I still grow frustrated with myself quite often and don't always know whom to turn to.
Oh, well, I just think you're in a tough spot lately, Prince. But you'll get through. As for old Baldy, why, by all means, do not hesitate to lay your troubles on him if you like. Dumped all of mine on him a while back.
So I can just walk up and talk to him and chat? That's all it takes?
I like that the bowler has like a skull face on it.
That's truly all it takes to make a friend sometimes, indeed, Highness. Now here.
All right, let's get us some gold.
You got it.
Bam.
Cheers, mate.
You can do this.
I feel like if we're able to get us a special boon, that we should be able to kill Hades this time. I think our build last run was compromised from the beginning, and that's unfortunate, especially because we're relying on our special so much. We never really got a good special. But I think the Zeus one would be perfect if we can get it. All right, we got a little shop. I don't think I want any of this, so we're gonna save our gold. It really wants me to do Dionysus.
Oh, this place.
It's a mini boss too. Just throw all my shields. Wall slam, corner. Man, that normal attack does a lot of damage. That's the first damage I've taken this entire time.
Had enough.
I guess, I don't know, health when I receive ambrosia? That's not bad.
I'm grateful for this.
Did they change what keys look like? I think they might have, because that is a different. That's the. I don't know. Let's go for it, because I'm not sure whether that is an old key or a new key.
Do not presume that you escape my notice, boy.
Because I like those bounty keys quite a bit, being able to get some upgrades on stuff. But I think it's different. I should have finished reading the art section of this patch notes. Would have helped. But yeah. Man, the fact that you could just, like, throw out so many shields in a single attack is very powerful. I got 15 seconds left to survive. Oop, got stuck on a corner there.
Just a bit longer.
I'm just having fun throwing them at this point. I don't need to, but it's fun.
Decidedly below my expectations.
Finally.
I'm getting 2 keys from this. What kind of keys are those? No, okay, those are normal keys. I see. Well, that sucks. I should have done the gems. That would have been way nicer. I bought furniture with them. Although the keys aren't bad for getting chests. Crush, crush. Can I wall slam him here? Ah, he got a little caught on the edge.
A gift.
Okay, that's fine. Let's do Artemis. We might get a good crit boon.
Brimstones.
Oh, the brimstones look different too. It's like they, the art-wise, they like added some kind of reflection. They look shiny. They don't look just like flat colors, which honestly, I think at least with the brimstones, I think I preferred the look before. Maybe it's just weird to get used to, the fact that they're like changing colors. And maybe they were doing that before, I don't know. That's the thing. That's probably why it changed, as if they were doing it before. It's now noticeable.
Looks to me like you could use a little help, so I'll just have a look in my big bag of blessings here, and oh, here's just the thing.
Give it to me. Cast is nice. Dash attack. Dang, this sucks. Okay, well, I guess I'll go Hunter Dash.
The dead better hide.
Because I'll actually use that at the moment. Oh, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta give me a double boon and then a Daedalus Hammer? I need the Daedalus Hammer because it will determine how I go about playing the rest of this run. Or at least setting up the rest of my build. And hey, you know what? It's possible that I may sell 2 boons once I clear the whatever Fury Sister we fight. Like, I might just sell both of the Dionysus ones if I determine that the gold is more worth it to me. Whew.
Dionysus.
I mean, that's pretty good, though.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
Bull Rush gains a power shot. Okay, that's pretty good. Bull Rush instead fires a piercing shot, which we have traditionally preferred.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now.
Because now I have, like, I'm super ranged with that in mind, and I like that. And we're about to fight ourselves a boss, so let's see that. Ooh, Hermes. Can I buy all of this? I believe I can.
Should help keep me going.
After you take damage, dash to recover life, or cast is 60% faster. That doesn't really matter to me. Greater haste isn't bad because 20% faster movement. I think after I take damage, healing might be better. And then let's increase our attack damage because we don't want to get rid of that. That one's good. And increase our max health.
No urns permitted in this chamber.
Can I like talk to him or something? Whatever. Die urns. Let's kill this boss. This should work for us. Because now we can just range her down. And we know how good the block is on this. We just gotta charge it up. Ooh, see, that's the problem, is I didn't have it charging on that one. Ow, I did it again. I went for the cast. There we go. Let's stay away from the melee attack. Hit her with the block. Whew. First transition. Put a cast in. Just kind of keep doing this. Ooh, wow, that the throw is really good at clearing those. Now transition. Ooh, wow, she just like went right at me. Thankfully I was blocking. I was ready for it. Man, I love that block. It's really good. I love Bull Rush. I like the fantasy of having Bull Rush because it fulfills the weapon fantasy of being like, you're using a shield, you should be a lot more defensive. The fact that you can block is really powerful, except when you don't, that, because I'm an idiot, took a bunch of extra damage. There we go. That worked. Now we get our heal. Wow, that gave us a lot of darkness. I suppose I could use that to sell things. Oh, and they removed the gold vases for this. Let's kill. Which one of these should we kill? I think we should. I don't know. Dash attack is fine. I don't think that's a big issue for us. But I would rather prefer the gold, so we're gonna get rid of that
Here already.
and dash attack.
Let's think about this.
I like the dash heal. Oh, it actually replenished. Interesting. I didn't know that it did that. It gave me additional options. Also, you notice how I can't change a keepsake here? That's interesting. Oh, updated map. That's cool. I love new updates in Hades. It's great. All right.
Scenery at least.
Is there any gold here? Because they removed those gold vases. Whatever. Let's go get this, which will give us more gold, which means the next shop we hit is going to be very, very nice. What do we got? I think they're up here.
Bloodless.
They're easy to take care of, especially when you got
Wretch.
Uber Kamehameha. That bull rush, I love it. Ah, gosh, that's so cool. I love the projectile. Now I need the power shot, and then we'd be bow shield. That would be maybe a bit too strong. Where did? Oh, there it is. I was wondering where the red guy went. I think he died in the fire, or someone did. Yeah. I do miss the mobility of the normal bull rush, but it's nice having the option to remain safe at range, especially the fact that your bull rush blocks. Kind of helps with that. Okay, what do we got over here? We got health. We got more gold. I don't think there was a way out over here. I don't even know what's a gold urn anymore. I've changed them all. Okay, let's do more gold. I'm getting greedy. I'm trying to set myself up for success when it comes to later zones by buying as much stuff as possible. Oh, that knockback is really strong. You can like target them into the lava with that. And the fact that I can just throw a bunch of shields anytime I do that, it's really cool. Actually, I have to hit targets with it though. I gotta keep that in mind. It's not gonna seek foes on its own unless I hit a target with it to begin with. Oh, where you going, wave guy? Get in the fire. I think they laughed like I did. Gold, gold, gold. I can get even more gold. That is ridiculous. Let's do it. What encounter do we have here? All right, we got a skull dude. Hate these guys. I'm better off just attacking these things. Ooh, I got locked in for a second there. A little longer than I thought I would. All right, let's kill our little bomber bro. Because I really don't like these guys. Ooh, got him in the fire there. Hey, come back. Oh, why you gotta run away from me? Oh, I got him with the second shield. That was nice. Yeah. I think it's funny that every single time... Ooh, Zeus. Zeus would be really good. I have so much gold, though, so a shop would also be really good. No, let's do it. Let's go for Zeus. Let's go for Broke. We want that special, because that would be super strong. Oh, the Medusa chick, what is it called? The Gorgon. The Mega Gorgons are less likely to jump into lava, which is nice. Oh. Apparently I'm still just as likely to become stone, though, because I'm a dummy like that. Ow. Alright, I'm playing bad. Really bad against these guys. Just play ranged, you know? I just need to range it. I don't even need to charge that up for very long. That's another thing I should consider. There we go. That's a little bit more likely. Yeah. Come down. Yeah, that works pretty well. Okay, so I just need to charge it up long enough that it's going to reach them. Like that. Oh, perfect. Nailed it.
I trust you shall be getting out of there in due course, nephew.
Give it to me, Zeus. I want it. I want the... Oh, I didn't give it to me. Dang it. I guess dash is the next best thing.
Excellent.
That sucks. We get an ambrosia, though, which will increase our max health. And ambrosia is good to have because of the new relationship stuff. We're able to max those out.
I have returned. Barely caught up with you here, Zag. You must have had a little help from Hermes, I suppose. All
right. Give me enemies.
That was my plan.
Nope. Oh, I hate the bomber, guys. Stop running away from me so I can kill you. Really? They're all bombers. Uh-oh. That's bad. Why are they all bombers? They have so much life. Crap. Damn it, Thanatos. This is where he's going to win. Let's move all those guys out of there. I should have used my knockback, actually. Where'd they go?
Nearly made it.
Brimstones are easy for us. Just gotta actually hit them with our stuff. I got that one. Dang it. Ah, he's beating me. That sucks.
That was the last of them.
Well, at least we gained max HP. What is he? Oh, okay. Whatever. I can gain darkness that would go heal us. I think the darkness is actually the better option too. So let's do... Do you want the gems? No, let's do darkness. I want to beat Hades on this run so I can get the next tier of darkness stuff. Or heat, rather. I potentially have a bunch of burst damage. If only I also had a Zeus special. I haven't gotten any good specials. I just wanted Dionysus for my special. It's like a new from the last run that I didn't want that. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not what I'm looking for right now. I want that kind of burst damage where I can just blow up a boss real quick. Because that's the important thing. And I don't think I'm struggling on the trash much. It's the bosses that are really killing me. Just die. Die. There we go. Got brimstone. It's crazy how much projectiles that shield can clear out when you throw them. Oop, I don't want to be in the fire. I was waiting for it to get back to me so I could do my bull rush. I'm still in the air. So I was ready to charge up my bull rush, but it wasn't ready for me yet. Yes. Wow, slam. Man, that block is good. This room is taking a long time to clear. They are all armored though, so that doesn't help. Bam. You know what's funny is that heal did basically nothing. I guess so much gold. Oh, but we got another Hermes. Crap, what do I do? I think we go to the shop. I think 9 times out of 10 I would take Hermes, but because we have so much gold, we could get potentially 3 rooms worth of stuff here. Or 2 in this case. One of them's not that great.
Power of the gods.
More attack damage. More bull rush damage. And embark. I don't think this is the boss. It is. Oh, wow. We're just blowing through this. Oh, hey, Hydra. Come at me. Yeah, block is so good. That burst damage is really good too. He's about to transition already. Block, I love it. All right, let's focus on these down. That burst damage from my charge really helps. Or from my dash. That's 115 damage every single bull rush. And again, I don't need to be fully charging it, because I don't have a power shot on it yet. So I could damage faster, DPS faster by charging it. Or interrupting the charge on it. It's actually faster just to do this. Transition.
I call heads.
Look at that burst damage. My goodness. I should just do that. Like, I'm perpetually blocking, too. Him. Bonus damage. Alright, well, grab that. Run over here. I haven't picked up the heal over here, but I should. See that. I guess unless there's 2 or more enemies, it's not worth it to do the throw. And even then, it might be better just to bull rush over and over. Alright, we got one more transition after that. Whew, that block. It's really strong. I'm just gonna burst him down with that. Seems a little too powerful. I'm at full health in this boss fight compared to that to the last time I did this. Just gonna bull rush. Although now that we're getting a bunch of enemies, it's worth it to do the throw. I really wish that guy wouldn't jump out in that corner there. There we go, bursting him down. I didn't mean to put that in him. Ow. Alright, we got almost 3 of the heads dead. Knock some of those guys back. Start moving over here. It would help. I think my problem is that I don't have a special boon, so the special's not doing much. So I should just keep doing bull rush. I just burst him down that way. Just position myself where I'm getting block. Yeah, that kills those heads way faster. Okay. Alright, let's sort some of those out. Oh, got hit by the purple. Charge that one up just perfect. Came back. Get out of there. Hit him with some of these. Bam, done. Nice. Give me the darkness, which full heals me. My goodness, I got so much darkness. I got 80 darkness from that one boss fight. And I'm going to full heal. I'm full healed already. I don't even need this. All right, let's see here. Probably get rid of Thunder Dash, unfortunately. Because I do like the quick recovery. It is kind of keeping us topped off.
That's one less boon.
Is there anything I can buy from this? I mean, I got a bunch of gold. None of these are great. So, no, we're just going to move on. Do our thing.
Onward.
Onward. And upward. I like that new animation. That's really cool. Am I still getting bounty stuff from killing them? I think I am. I don't think it's like a lot. Which is quite nifty.